All right, very soon, match day 17. Match day 17. It's starting match day 1. I thought we were never going to get here.
How you figure say no?
Because we start like August or September.
It was in September, mid-September.
So, yeah. So September, then right now, we did match day 17. But match day 17, we are doing a big game preview. Big games. Which big games and are you expecting this weekend?
Okay, so first of all, we would start with Samatex versus Accra Suffolk.
Okay.
Kotoko versus Vision
Vision
FC.
FC.
And then, to me, the biggest game of the weekend, which is league leaders Bando Heart of Lions versus High Flying Nations FC at the Bando Sports Stadium.
So Bando Heart of Lions is not high flying. Is it a Nations FC who is high flying?
Oh, but then, see, relatively, Heart of Lions are the bigger club.
Yeah,
compared to them. So, for Nations FC, who just came, they got promoted to the Premier League 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
For them to rise up the table like this is very impressive. So, that is why I see the high flying. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Nations versus Heart of Lions game. Right? Heart of Lions versus Nations FC at the Den. Yes. So you see, there's always something about Heart of Lions. It's not just about winning games at home, right? They win games even without conceding goals.
Yes.
Before their last game, they had played about 10 games at home without conceding a goal, right? But they considered a goal. I think they won by 2 or 3 goals to 1.
I think it was 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. So you could tell that they're actually not just winning the games at home, but they're actually keeping their goal post also very tight. They are coming to face a Nations FC side who is also the most informed team on the road. They played 18 times at home, and if I'm asked, 14 points. 14 points. Do you think that's the best team, one of the best teams at home, can actually rubbish the best team on the road?
It's going to be quite difficult because one fact you forgot to add is that Nations FC has the top scorer, Spider Chawete. He's at, I think, 8-9 goals in the league.
He has 9 goals.
9 goals. Good. So it makes it even more difficult. It's going to be a big test. Defense versus attack. With Chawete in there, with a few other high players.
And actually, I did the man
rumored,
He has also scored in back.
And he's also one former top scorer of the Premier League. That was back in the days of Ashanti Gold. So it's going to be very, very difficult for Heart of Lions to keep a clean sheet. They are what people would say as their customary clean sheet at the Den. I see it maybe it will be quite uncharacteristic considering that it's the Ghana Premier League and some parts of African football for it. But I see this being quite a high scoring game. 2-1, 3-2. I won't be surprised versus Nations. I won't be surprised if it's a high scoring game.
But
quite entertaining.
But which team do you expect to get more goals in this game? If it's going to be a high scoring game, one team obviously, or it's going to be a high scoring draw.
I won't be surprised if it's a high scoring draw. But if you are to push me to choose a winner in this, I think I would slightly go for Bando Heart of Lions in there because they are very good at home. Yes, Nations FC are very good on the road, beating teams like Kotoko and the likes. But Hearts of Lions at home, they are the best team. They are league leaders for a reason because their home form is very formidable, and I see it continuing on Sunday.
Okay, but then there's another game going on at Summer Boy, a very big game. And these two teams are part of the last 4 winners of the Ghana Premier League. Heart of Folk winning about 3 seasons ago or 4 seasons ago. And then we have Samatex winning just last year, the defending champions of the league.
Defending champions that are not, to me, not making it a good defense.
Oh, no. Now they are just 9 points off the top, right? So and that's just 3 matches. You know what can
I get that they're just 9 points off the top, and considering how congested the top is, you can go on say a 3-match winning run, 4-match winning run, and you can be on top. But if you look at Samatex's form, especially at home at the end, last season they won the league particularly because of
their
their home form.
They lost
Just
one
game at the
even that game
in Century Sports Arena.
Was I think some minutes were played and then it rained, so they had to postpone
it to the next. Yeah, it's gone. They had to postpone it to the next day. But then if you look at right now at the Century Sports, you'd win, draw, loss, draw. It's not that good. I don't know what is happening there. I don't know whether it's because of the CAF Champions League campaign that has disrupted them, or it's because of the players that they eventually lost in the off season. I'm at a loss as to what it is. Meaning on the other hand, you have Asofo who have developed that habit of getting big wins in away matches. They got in Winchi. They were the ones who were the first team to beat them and start that floodgate of, let me say, relatively poor results on the part of young Apostles.
Before that, they had gotten a win at Takwa, a big win.
The Takwa one was after Winchi.
Really?
Yeah, it was after Winchi. Then they went to Takwa. And won.
And then they went to Karela.
In Inase to win it. To the point where people actually had belief. Now more of them say even to go to Babayara Sports Stadium to win Kotoko. To beat Kotoko, which didn't happen, unfortunately for them. But if there's one team that people have that are on notice, that or more eyes are on them to maybe chalk big results away from home and in hostile grounds such as this, Hartlepool are the team. So to me, I won't be surprised if Hartlepool win this game. I'll also not be surprised if Samatex. It's anyone's game on this. It's anyone's game basically.
But if you look at this game, there's something about Samatex this season. If you really want to win the league, compete in the league, you need to beat the best in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at the kind of results Samatex have changed from the games against the big teams, and we tell that they are nowhere near title contention, irrespective of the fact that they are 9 points on the top. They played against Ediana in their last game at Nanajima Mede Park. They won by a goal to 0. And this season, we can all attest to the fact that Ediana is not part of title contenders. They're actually on a relegation.
And I actually discount. If you told me at the start of the season that beating Ediana Stars or Ediana FC away in Doma would be a result that is to be scoffed at, a result that I wouldn't have believed it. But here we are. If right now Ediana away, people don't look at it as a very shocking result because Nations FC have done it, Kotoko have done it,
and then now
Samatex. So Ediana this season there, so it's not really...
Apart from the Ediana games, look at the games they played against the title contenders, right? Mm-hmm. They played at Summerboy against Nations. They drew 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
They went to Bichim. They lost by a good 0. They played against Heart of Lions at home. They lost. They played against teams like Holy Stars. They lost. Young Apostles. They lost. They went to
Bichim and lost. No surprise. Yeah. They went to
Heart of Lions went to Summerboy to beat them. No. They played at home instead.
They played at home
and they lost by a goal to 0.
Now that's a big one. That's a big problem.
Yes.
Because Summerboy is supposed to be a fortress.
Yes.
And if, no disrespect to Heart of Lions, they are a very good team in their own right.
Okay.
They've done a very good job on my idea. But if you are to lose in such a manner, especially last season, to a team where last season you didn't lose to them at home. They didn't lose to them at home. Last season they were beating Kotoko. I remember Keyeke's free kick. Almost a half, almost a Kotoko, almost all the
other contenders.
So to lose certain games like this is very, very uncharacteristic of them. And bad.
If you look at the other title contenders, they lost against Kotoko.
Mm-hmm.
They drew against...
they lost Kotoko in Obuasi.
In Obuasi. Yes. They drew with Midiama at Takwa, and then they drew with Goldstars at Summerboy. So we thought that everything that seems to be serious in the league this season, Samatex always fails to get even a point against them, which also comes
is worrying.
Yes, which is worrying, and which also count to the fact that a team like that, irrespective of how bad they can be on a day, they still do everything possible to get wins in the game. Especially the game against Vision. They were poor. Yes, but they still got the win.
Even the last league game against Legon Cities. No, I'm not trying to discount that win.
Okay.
But said the team serious. Legon Cities, yes, we know them, they play good football, but it's well documented. They don't score goals, too many goals.
Yeah.
Had it been a more clinical team, I don't think Kotoko could have won that match on the basis of play.
Okay.
So, but like I said, they've already gotten one big win in the Western region.
Okay.
At Takwa.
Okay.
I am not going to be surprised if they get another one, especially considering okay, you said it with their with Summer Texas home form against title contenders and even teams close to that bracket. So I won't be surprised if Asofo get that one.
So if I'm to push you to the wall to give a score prediction of this game, and what will it be?
Score prediction, huh? Okay, score prediction. I think 1-1 or 1-0 House of Folk. I have that. And I forgot to add, House of Folk play better in the second half. And it's like Coach Watara plays. It's like first half, and yes, I was shadow, but first half they play really badly. Then when they get into the dressing room, a few tweaks, a few words of, let me say, encouragement, a few words that will fire up the crowd. Now on the then he gets, that sort of super sub.
But I have to first kind of thing like that Brazil we knew. Ronaldinho, Brazil, because the first half they were so started soon. Because if they come in the second half,
yes. It's only Kotoko that survived that. So
it's a win or draw for Artifact.
To me, it's a win or draw for Artifact. Samatex. But I won't be surprised if Samatex are, because for such a team like this and to produce such uncharacteristically poor results at home, maybe this a bit me on Sunday, maybe.
Okay. But this game is also going to be the first game of their coach Christopher Enin, formerly of Reconstruction. Coach, all the best in this one. All the best. We hope that you survive under the reign of Coach Abubakar Watara. Yeah, so that's that. So in Kumasi, Kotoko is also scoring off with the best coached, the proper ball playing team in the league, Vision FC. If you look at teams who really put the ball on the ground, possess ball, make runs, do proper interceptions, is Vision FC. But regardless of the fact that they are doing all this, they are languishing mid-table. Yes, they are currently placed in 11th.
They have, I think, about 17 as a 19 points. That's about 5 points away from relegation. Yeah. I think a bit too early to make predictions, but I think they'll be fine if they continue in this direction. Because you look at Legon Cities, they won't win the match. So Legon Cities are, to me, in a bit of trouble. Adriana and then Accra Lions, question marks on, especially. I think Adriana will be with the Adriana Beto category of too big to go down, even though it's quite misleading because we've seen teams like
Accra Great
Olympics last season, came five and then no go down. But maybe Adriana might stay up. And then you have the likes of what's the name of this other team? Accra Lions too. See, Accra Lions, they should forget about this issue of refereeing and concentrate on the game. They shouldn't worry about referee issues and releasing statements. That thing to me now is too much of a distraction. But I digress. For Vision, I think it's buying a catastrophic, anything catastrophic, or 1 year would be different. They'll be fine. They'll stay up. But for this match, Ubenya possession now, but in the immortal ways of Papa Alaji Bisa, go na everything.
It's very true.
And at the Babara Sports Stadium, I think they'll probably be overall because this is their very first time they.
Yes,
in fact, it's their very first season.
But then they played against Kotoko during preseason. You remember they played Kotoko at Cape Coast where Abetama scored and I think they won by a goal to nil or 2 goals to nil. Yeah. Or 2 goals to 1 nil or something like
that. Speaking of Abetama, but luckily for Kotoko, they have Kwame Poku. And I heard they bought.
So they added Samson Eduku and then Isaac Minta also too.
Yes, Isaac Minta too. Which is very creditable because beforehand it was Albert Amwa and Inshallah. Yeah. The time he got injured, that was when they had that 5-game winless run. And then when he came back, that was against which team was it? Adriana. That was when Kotoko got down. Yeah. Fine.
And he actually scored in that goal as well. And he played the next game against Future FC, Future Stars. He scored.
That's in the FA Cup.
And then the next game against Kotoko, he scored again.
Yes.
So yeah.
But then now they have Kwame Poku, they have Eduku, they have Minta. So
and Kwame Poku is actually also banging in the goals.
He scored against
the Goldstars.
And then Medium.
He scored against Medium and the MTN FA Cup against Accelerates. Accelerates.
And also, coach. No. Vision for coaching. Nanajiman. He said something during the pre-match press conference that, like, to some extent. He said, "See, there's no pressure on my boys.
Okay.
If Kotoko scores me, and then use now so say Michelle one. That is when people be like, oh, Vision FC have beaten Kotoko. I like how he has said it. He has told the truth. What kind of play?
Yeah,
they are the underdogs. No pressure on them. The pressure is all on Kotoko. So we would see how the game will play out. Yeah, best friend is see Kotoko.
So if you are looking at how the game will play out, how do you think the game would end? Who's getting the win?
I think Kotoko might get the win, but
who is getting the
Kotoko
win?
Is getting the
score prediction.
Score prediction. I think maybe a 1-0.
1-0.
1-0. Poku to score.
Kwame Poku is scoring again. All right. Are you sure?
Yes. But like
no. And then from in the end they win. So if someone is going to the Palace, no could match now. What do you advise him to do? Kotoko win 1-0. Kwame Poku to score. Is that what
Kotoko win? No, because I'm not sure. Maybe members of the betting community can help in the comment section. Maybe there's anytime goal scorer or Ghana Premier League or but to be safe, Kotoko win. Yes.
Okay. So Kwame says Kotoko to win that game. Hearts of Oak, he says a win or draw for Hearts of Oak, and the Nations versus Hearts of Lions. So he said a high scoring game.
A high scoring game with Hearts of Lions shading it if there's a winner. So Hearts of Lions win or draw.
So from the horses own mat, from the Octopus's own mat. That was it for our big game preview. See you tomorrow. You see all the matches going on at Babayara, at Summer Boy, and also at the Den Bando Sports Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us on this one. I'll see you in the next one. Take very good care of yourself, and it's a bye for now.